the market isn't rallying. I get it. We all see that. Stock market, crypto, everything is down, but that's overall macroeconomic conditions, and there's nothing we can do about it. But what we can control and what we do know right now is what's being developed and worked on right now, which is with Cardano and these 5 major catalysts. First thing is Cardano's founder, Charles Hoskinson, came out on Twitter, and he said, by the power of blockchain transitivity, Algorand is now on Cardano. This is a big deal because what we saw is a new major partnership just be announced between Meta and Cardano-based DEX Blueshift, which essentially is going to allow the Algorand ecosystem to interact with the Cardano ecosystem. Ultimately, now Algorand users can make cross-chain swaps to Cardano assets, and the goal is long-term to do this without having to sell their assets through a centralized exchange. This is a big deal because, my opinion, long-term, the way crypto is going to really succeed is as we see all these different blockchains work together simultaneously, because ultimately we don't know which one is going to be the biggest or the best or the most efficient long term. There could be an entire new project that comes about. But what we do know is that technology is here. So having this interoperability and the ability for all of these different blockchains to work together simultaneously is extremely important. So this is a really big deal if you're a Cardano holder, because we like to see Cardano be able to interact with as many blockchains as possible. I want to quickly interrupt today's video to bring you a word from our channel partner, Fairdesk. Fairdesk is one of our longest term sponsors on the channel, and they are a cryptocurrency exchange that offers up to 125x leverage. This is the platform where I have currently been doing a lot of my leverage trading as of recently, because they have a very simple and easy to use platform that really provides investors with access to the global crypto markets. Some of the features that I personally enjoy and use the most on Fairdesk are 3 things. First is that they have a simple mobile app with great charting features if you like technical analysis. The second is that they also offer leverage trading on dozens of the top trading cryptocurrencies. And the third is that they have easy access to short or long any of your favorite cryptos. If you sign up for Fairdesk today using the link in the description, you can get up to a $600 bonus when you deposit $100 or more. So if you're interested in trading crypto specifically with leverage, I definitely think you should check out Fairdesk. Remember, leverage trading is high risk, high reward, but I think this platform is definitely worth checking out. Anyways, let's get back to the program. Next thing that we have seen is that data for Cardano has been surprisingly good over the last few days, even though the market has not been too great. What we're seeing is that Cardano's network just hit 97,959 transactions over the last 24 hours, which is a 75% increase month to month for Cardano's blockchain. This is something that a lot of people wouldn't expect when we're seeing prices not really rally. But the thing that we're seeing with Cardano right now, and why we've seen this major increase on data on Cardano Scan, is because a lot of NFT traders, like we spoke about in our last video, are moving over from Solana to Cardano. This is for a multitude of reasons, many of which are that Cardano NFTs are less expensive than Solana NFTs. Cardano NFTs have seen a major growth in the overall ecosystem ever since the Vasil hard fork. And also, right now, what we're simply seeing is that Solana has had a lot of outages. So people are moving over to Cardano, and that is being reflected in these transactions, which we have seen increase dramatically. Second thing that has happened with Cardano's blockchain in terms of data is that we have seen that there have been that Cardano NFT volume hit 3 million ADA and 2 million ADA on October 18th and October 17th and 18th. And what we saw is that this officially made Cardano the 3rd largest NFT protocol in terms of volume, trading volume. So a lot of people say Cardano doesn't have a use. There's no, people aren't actually using it. But this directly disproves that narrative, because it shows you that people are using Cardano right now. Whether you like it or not, NFT traders are moving over to the Cardano blockchain. And this is pretty evident if you've been on Twitter over the last few days. We've seen everyone talking about Cardano NFTs, and the data simply just proves it. Third thing, in terms of data that we have seen for Cardano's network, is that actually what we have seen is that MinSwap just had its the highest volume it has recorded in the last 6 months. So in the last 6 months, we just saw a record-breaking day for Min Swaps, which is a Cardano-based DEX trading volume. You can see this post right here from Ada Whale where he talks about this, and this is a huge deal if you're a Cardano investor because Min Swap is the largest DEX in the Cardano blockchain, in the Cardano ecosystem in terms of TVL, but seeing that we're consistently seeing growth since the bottom of the market really is a very bullish sign if you're a Cardano holder, because it's not just that people are buying Cardano tokens, people are still actually interacting with DEXs and DApps and NFTs, and all of this is showing us that the ecosystem is healthy, it's growing, and people are actually using it. That is what this data shows. Last thing I want to go over with Cardano right now is going to be another piece of information from MuesliSwap. MuesliSwap is another Cardano-based project, and it just recorded an 800% growth in terms of people using it, in terms of volume. And this has resulted in transaction fees dropping by 50%. This is massive. This is unheard of. And the reason why we have seen this is because this massive growth has led to a huge reduction in ADA transaction fees, which is only going to help it grow more long term. If you have lower fees, more people are going to want to use the platform. Just think about it with Ethereum. No one wanted to use Ethereum when fees were ridiculously high. Now that they're lower, people are more tempted and more likely to use the blockchain because they don't have to pay $100 fees for simply buying and transacting on blockchain. So seeing that MuesliSwap has grown tremendously, had a tremendous drop in fees, is all great news as well. Along with this increase in growth and drop in transaction fees, we've also seen that the transaction size has been reduced from 14.73 kilobytes to 1.31 kilobytes per transaction. That is like a 90% drop in terms of transaction size, and that ultimately is going to benefit the community because it results in faster transactions. So right now what we're seeing with Cardano is that there are 5 or 6 main things happening in terms of back-end development, in terms of DEXs, in terms of partnerships, which are bullish long-term. These aren't going to be noticed in price right away, simply because the overall market isn't doing too well in overall macroeconomic conditions. But these are reasons why you would want to do your research and look into projects right now, because the projects that are going to make you